Today in North Portland, a joint effort to reclaim a park plagued by gun violence and connect the community with much-needed resources.
That was the focus of the city's Albina Housing Information Expo. Fox 12's Julia Lopez joins us live from Dawson Park with the story. Julia?
This has been years in the making, and those committed to bringing life back to Dawson Park are thrilled. Just hours ago, this park was filled with food, music, and people, some here for community and some here for resources, but all of them united in revitalizing this space.
The reassociation of the people that were originally here saying, I am Dawson Park.
Dawson Park sits in North Portland's Albina district. You'll typically find it unoccupied. Neighbors cite rising gun violence. The most recent shooting in July killed one man and left behind more than 70 shell casings. Michael Tabor doesn't shy away. He says he started a movement to reclaim Dawson Park.
My church was one of the only ones that Martin Luther King spoke at in the entire Northwest. But Robert F. Kennedy spoke in this park 1 week before he was assassinated. Okay, so most of the civil rights movements and things of that nature were created or emanated from Dawson Park.
He's an elder at Vancouver Avenue First Baptist Church and has been in the nonprofit world for years. At I Am Dawson Park's first event in March 2022, a rally against gun violence, a man was shot and killed in front of him.
That was a call to action for us, that we were here at the right time, doing the right thing.
Events like the city's federally funded Albina Housing Information Expo have elevated the movement since then, connecting the neighborhood to outreach programs. Mainspring Food Pantry has been coming monthly, giving out 4,000 to 8,000 pounds of food each visit.
Slowly over time, as more of these events have happened, I've really just seen more children out here playing. I've seen more families, people barbecuing and kind of taking the park back for the community a little bit.
Those living here say they could use the love.
In Albina, I've seen all the changes from the rooter to the tutor.
Bill Russell has lived in Albina his whole life and says he's seen people of color pushed out of North Portland by construction and rising rent. He loves events like this because he says the people that need resources the most often don't know what's available.
Oh, it is wonderful. You know, it brings on a good aura around the place.
And when I see more people in the park, when I see those people staying and sitting and communing and talking, that to me says we're accomplishing some of what we're trying to accomplish.
This expo is a result of the city's Safe Blocks program, which learned in a community safety survey over the summer that those living in Albina are the most concerned about drug use, lack of affordable housing, and crime. The officials tell me that they'll continue to respond with more events like this. Live in North Portland's Julia Lopez, Fox 12 Oregon.